On the evening of the biggest Ukrainian drone and missile attack on Russia, drones also attacked the city of Kazan in the Republic of Tatarstan. As a result, a massive fire broke out on the northern outskirts of the city, which was captured on video by local residents. According to the Astra Telegram channel, it happened on the territory of the Gazprom-owned liquefied natural gas storage facility. Locals reported that 3 tanks caught fire on the territory of the enterprise. Eyewitnesses shared that they first heard a drone flying over a village near Kazan, followed by an explosion. This liquefied natural gas storage facility is located near the Kazan-Orgzintez plant, which is likely the drone's target. It is Russia's only producer of high-strength polycarbonates and plastics, as well as one of the largest producers of high and low-density polyethylenes in Russia. The Tatarstan authorities claim that no one was injured in the drone attack and subsequent fire. As previously reported, a Ukrainian long-range Neptune missile hit a military depot in the Rostov region. The SSU and the Ukrainian Navy had executed the operation. First, SSU drones overwhelmed Russian air defense. After that, the Ukrainian military fired a cruise missile at the Russian invasion army, which hit the target. This missile was developed by Ukraine before the full-scale war with Russia to fight against ships. Now this weapon is going through its development stages, and now it can hit ground targets as well. Russian chaplain complains about the Russians who thought the war would not touch them. Now it has come to the Kursk region. However, he forgot to specify that it did not just come, it returned to where it came from.
Well, dear Russians, did you think you could sit it out and it would pass you by?
This war, this special operation, is none of your business. I think you might be mistaken.
Here lived ordinary people, peaceful ones. They also might have thought that the war was not their business. This is Kursk region. Hear the laughter of children. Schools operated and children walked in the streets. Young people. Now we see that. Silence, the war came here.
In many Russian regions, there is no need to bomb the energy infrastructure. It tends to self-destruct due to its outdated state, and no one is willing to repair it. The authorities remain inactive, and people are forced to record and appeal to Putin. As per tradition, they had a participant of the special military operation read it from a piece of paper.
Dear Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, Igor Ivanovich Kobzev, Ruslan Nikolaevich Bolotov, my name is Kudlutsky Yuri Sergeyevich. I am a participant in the special military operation and a resident of the city of Irkutsk. On behalf of the residents of the MST Rodnik, I am reaching out to you for help. For several days now, 370 houses have been without electricity. Substation! The substation supplying our settlement is overheating and on the verge of exploding. The life and health of people are in real danger. The whole situation is getting worse. Last year there were already explosions on the high voltage line, and we were forced to deal with the consequences on our own. Despite having direct contracts with the power supply company, they, like the network company, continue to do nothing. People were left without electricity, heat, and basic living conditions. And in the cold, it's just a catastrophe. I have a personal question. Why do I, as a citizen of Russia, pay the full rate for electricity to the energy sales company? Yet when the substation breaks down, I am asked to repair it at my own expense. Isn't this the responsibility of the company, with which we have agreements? I urge your urgent intervention to force the responsible services to fix the emergency situation and restore safety and warmth to our home. We believe that you will hear us with respect and hope for your help. Participant Representative Podlutsky Yuri Sergeyevich, on behalf of the residents of the settlement. We all ask, we really hope for your help. Please help us. But this is unrealistic. Bring warmth back to our homes and light. Have pity on the children.
In an intercepted telephone conversation newly released by Ukrainian intelligence, a Russian woman talks about the suicide of a serviceman in the Russian army after being ordered to fight against Ukraine. I was at a funeral yesterday. Lenka Fomenko's Dima hung himself, the woman says. The woman said that the deceased had been working as a postal worker assigned to Kamchatka, but had come on leave to Graveron, a town in Russia's Belgorod region. He was told, "Take your leave. After the leave, go to the special military operation, being Russia's term for its war in Ukraine." He came on leave, stayed for 3 days, and hung himself, the woman says. Discord over commanders' unrealistic goals and extremely hazardous combat tasks appears to be growing among Russian soldiers. In a number of conversations recently intercepted by HUR, soldiers discuss ways to give up serving and avoid further deployment to the front line while civilians panic about being conscripted. For example, a Russian soldier was overheard on a phone call revealing that a portion of Moscow's battalion had defied orders and was currently idle in the forest, not engaged in combat. In another instance, Russian soldiers were complaining about not being given leave in almost 2 years and saying that soon we'll gather a crowd and head towards Russia. Back in December of 2023, Alexander Shpilovoy, mobilized from Voronezh, recorded a video calling for the rotation of military personnel and an end to hostilities in Ukraine. 3 weeks later, that he was confined in a penal guards facility or punishment pit in the Luhansk region. Earlier this year, Kiev Post interviewed Maria, who works as one of Ukrainian intelligence's professional eavesdroppers, and spoke about the shocking things she hears. Russia regularly dismisses the content of intercepted calls published by Ukraine, saying they are faked, a claim Kiev Post put to Maria. She said, "Yes, they all are real, even though they might seem insane. Sometimes I can't believe the words I'm hearing myself, but we have what we have." The Swedish defense company Saab has developed technology for integrating a group of drones into a single network for autonomous combat missions. Swedish Defense Minister Pål Jonson announced this during a conference following a meeting of NATO defense ministers at NATO headquarters in Brussels. Johnson shared that the Swedish military will test the drone swarm technology developed over the past year during the upcoming Arctic Strike exercise.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.